Hello, everyone. Artie says, I'm here. I'm ready. Hello to Javi. Hello to Rack. Hello to Sam.
I will call you number 2. Definitely not. You know a name I've always wanted? Tyrone. Okay, Tyrone, let's get down to business.
Hi, Sam. Thank you so much for the 51 months. I appreciate that so much. Hi, Kit Kat. Hello. Artie's here too. Hi. Sam, what color paper chain would you like for your resub? Hi, Bunny. What are you doing? Huh? Orange. Artie approves. Oh, come here. If you're gonna do it, you have to do it so that everyone can see. Because it's the cutest.
I'm an arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm?
The best way to start your day is with chaos.
Rack!
Megan02 Heart.
Thank you for the 37 months. I appreciate that. She just really loves the condensation. What color would you like for your paper chain? You're so cute. Thank you so much. Here, look. There's room for you on your blanket now, okay? The darker yellow, you got it. Also, hi, Nat. Oh, Artemis. Can I write or no? How are you doing, Rack? Truly, Sam. Hi. Oh. Oh, here, I'll put the number. 1031. Thank you both for the resubs. I appreciate it. We are fundraising for St. Jude for this week and next week, which is very exciting. So if anyone would like to add to a different kind of chaos.
I found my people.
I mean, you can do that. Thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. You can do that there. What are you doing? You're being so cute. Although, there are new hype train emotes, so if anyone has their resubs or anything, if they're up, just to let you know. I figured today we could work some more on our St. Jude monster. What's the shark handcraft? So St. Jude sent us a bunch of fun things in our Play Live box. This is the shark hand. And I have to wear it for 10 minutes while I craft. It's pretty great. Artie has no fear. She looks the shark in the face. Glump. So yeah, that's the shark hand craft. I had to do it yesterday. It was quite interesting. Am I doing the crafting or is the shark doing the crafting? That's the real question. It is the real question. I don't have an answer for you. So one of the things on the St. Jude Plays Live marketing, I guess, like all the boxes and stuff that we got with like all of our fun things. This is, if we hit $200, you guys will see what this is. But this little monster guy, this is a sticker, is on like all the things. And so I figured what would be more fun than making him in crochet form. So that's what we were working on yesterday. I figured we could work on that some more today. Hi. Both, because Megan has to hold the project and tension on the yarn. That is true. Yeah, see, they gave me 2 hands. They also gave me a dinosaur. Chomp. Oh, you like that? Of course you do. I'm going to be honest, the dinosaur, the inside is a little sticky. Texturally, it does not make me happy, which is why we have just the shark hand option, because the shark hand is not, I tried fixing it. I don't know. I'm hoping that if it just kind of gets some air to it instead of being in like a plastic thing, it'll just kind of calm down. Thanks, Sam, for the $20 donation to St. Jude. Which brings us closer to our goal. We're $120 away now from our first incentive. Couldn't think of the word. But we're now going to have to I'll be right there. Oh, cool. Evidently, yesterday's stream, we officially unlocked the $5,000 lifetime achievement for having $5,000 raised on total on Tiltify. That's pretty cool. All right, so $325. See, I think it's really funny if I like do it from down here. We're like, it just looks like this instead of seeing instead of seeing anything else. Look at this guy, man. He's doing his best. Oh my god, I can't even. Hold on, wait, what if we... Oh no, I have to... We need a name for this shark. Originally, before I, like, thought it through, I was like, oh my gosh, imagine me having to craft with both of them on. But then I was like, I wouldn't be able to have any kind of tension on my projects. So, I figured it was better this way. But again, we're fundraising for 2 weeks. And I'm sure that at some point we're going to make a miniature. Or maybe even work on some diamond dotting. Or knitting. No, drop it. I'm just picturing this happening with something not quite so forgiving as a crochet hook. So, yeah. Thank you, though, for the $20 donation. I thought that this was a fun new addition because it was in our box, and I was like, yes. They gave us some really, like, interesting things this time, but some of them I couldn't use. Like, they gave us these glasses that I was like, oh, those would be so funny if I had to crochet with them. But they kind of give, like, tunnel vision. And as someone who's been dealing with, like, vestibular stuff, I don't want tunnel vision right now. Brett is also giggling. Very good. His name, I think his name is Hank. Because it's similar to hand. Hank the hand shark. Imagine if the mouth gets glued shut while trying to assemble a mini. It's just permanently part of that miniature now. Handy Hank, yes. No. It's okay, buddy. This is only your second day on the job. You're doing great. Teamwork makes the dream work. Good job. We did a row. Took a mental health day today, and this is exactly what I needed. Oh, good. I'm so glad that I can be of service. Or I guess that Hank could. He's a cutie. I mean, you really have to admire how he, like, dives headfirst into these projects. Jeez. Computer. He works so hard, yeah. No. Nope. Nailed it. This is like the splittiest red heart yarn. Also, there's an intensity in his eyes and his teeth. Imagine the neck cramp he gets from twisting. Yeah. Yeah, that would not be pleasant. Imagine if that's how you had to crochet. I swear we're adults. Listen, they gave me 2 hand puppets, a dance party machine button, silly glasses, slime, a painting kit, and confetti. I think they know exactly who they're asking for continued fundraising support. Yeah, my box is full of fun things. Oh, but see the monster though. He's all over. But we have a painting we can do. Here are the glasses that I can't wear. And you pull a thing and the thing, they blink. Which is interesting. I got a Tamagotchi. We got a Tamagotchi. We got some stickers. I got slime, which I don't know what I'm gonna do with. Oh, hi, Saren. Hello. You know, you guys have come in at an interesting time. We're fundraising for St. Jude, and someone just donated $20. Which means that I now get to crochet with the shark hand for 10 minutes. I still have, I'm going to say 3 minutes to go because I stopped crocheting for a minute there. So welcome. I mean, of course, if someone donates another $20 to St. Jude, that would mean I would have to keep it on longer. You know, for the kids. Gonna go sneeze a few thousand times. Oh no, the allergies. I know that you were a little bit sniffly. I'm sorry. But thank you for the raid. I ended up lurking after lunch because I had to make a doctor's appointment, and then, I mean, you know how it goes. So I was lurking. I love the diamond painting that you're working on, too. But thanks so much for bringing everyone over. If we could also get a donate command, just in case anyone has come in since the last time it was. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Come here, Hank. Oh, perfect. Good job. Hang on. Pin that until the end of stream. That way now it's just there. Fabulous. Good job, Hank. Okay. I forgot to do that until, like, oh, and then there's St. Jude coming in. No, you didn't, Georgina. Oh, gosh. But for people who just came in, hello. I'm pretty sure that you all know me because I saw Seth come in and Mousy come in. But if you don't know me, my name is Megan. This is Hank, the hand shark. And I am a neurodivergent variety crafter and streamer. I am usually cross-stitching, crocheting, or knitting. Oh my god, cross-stitching with Hank. And for the next 2 weeks, I am fundraising for St. Jude. We have a whole bunch of really fun incentives. Hang on, hold on one. Oh no, I can't take Hank off. Oh my gosh, look at the squirrel guy. Hang on, I also can't scroll. No! No! Dang it. Dang it, Hank! I can't scroll with you, buddy. Okay. Here are some of our total amount raised goals. So we are less than no, that's a lie. We're $120 away from having to make a Frankenstuffy. At $500, I'll be making a giant snail, like how we have giant Norman. It'll be a giant Sherbert the Snail. We have a hand quilting goal. James doing crafts, making Artie her own crochet couch. And at $2,000, should we raise that much, James and I are both taking a whipped cream pie to the face. But what's really fun is that James doesn't know he's going to be getting a whipped cream pie to the face for charity. So we may have a hidden 2,500 goal too. But I'm not going to tell you what it is. We just have to get there. I know that's a lot. But I believe that we can do it. Dang it. Come on. Nailed it. Okay. And today I am making this little monster that one of the patients from St. Jude had made. This is actually art. It literally has their art by former St. Jude patient Ty. And this is on like all of our marketing box stuff and things that we got from St. Jude. Hi, BK! And so I thought it would be really fun to crochet him. And if you donate $30, you'll be entered into a raffle to win him when the fundraising's over. So, yeah. Thank you for the shark hand crochet, by the way. We can get to that, all those goals, one shark hand donation at a time. I'm hanging in there. Thanks for asking. I hope you're doing well. The crochet hook feels weird after you take the shark hand off. Doing good here as well, putting together an indoor trampoline. Well, that sounds like fun. Okay. Let's maybe, real quickly, make the two more little horns. I've kind of been making them like as I go because it helps me with like the sizing, the spacing of everything. I'm also pulling up chat on my phone so I don't have to keep looking up. Hello chat, you're on my phone now. Artie's in her blanket fort, and I respect that. Hi, Allison. You need to reschedule. I was like, okay, cool. Or you can go to outpatient. Oh, okay. Why is that not offered originally? Yeah. Oh no. Cats are so chaotic. They really are. Hopefully it wasn't too bad of a scratch. Work at a different building at the same hospital site. Yeah. Take an extended break. Yeah. Just go. Yeah. That. What? Oh. Doctors. It was funny. I called to make an appointment with a dermatologist to have a mole checked out, and they like were asking me all the questions, date of birth and all the things, and then they were asking about insurance, and they were like, are you the primary on the insurance? And I said, no, my husband is, and because James has been to the practice before, they asked for his date of birth so that they could pull up the insurance card, and I went, and I started to laugh. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm so used to like all of the other, like all the things that are normally asked at the doctor, like your social or just all the questions. And I was like, I had to, and I even told her this. I'm like, I had to pivot all of a sudden because I'm like, wait, it's not my date of birth, it's his. Like when you're not expecting that question, you're like. And she laughed. She's like, no, I totally get it. It's like if I were to call for James or something, I'd have all his information like in my head, and if they asked for like my date of birth, it would be the same thing where I'd be like, but I wasn't calling about. This is not the script I practiced. Yeah, exactly. Uh, I had my address, I had my phone number ready, I had my date of birth ready, I had my social ready, I had all the things ready, and then you went and asked about my husband. How dare you? Are you sure you look pretty young for 55? And then I realized. Yeah. It's bad when you go into like auto, like, mode, I guess. I've never needed to ask a spouse or anything their birthday. Yeah, that can throw people off. Yeah, absolutely. So you just contact people about mom's health, yeah. Her date of birth is my primary reaction. It's like I don't have James's social security number memorized. I know the last 4 of it. I think I know the first 3. It's just such a long number. But yeah, if someone asked me that, like, I'd be like, listen. I'm lucky that I remember what I had for breakfast. Please. Please don't ask me this. I think that looks pretty good, spacing-wise. Could go a little lower, but I also don't want this to be gigantic. Let's make the other side. Because the arms, the arms would start after here. Oh, he's gonna be huge. Oh boy. Hi, Amanda. He's coming along pretty good. I'm realizing now that he's gonna be a tall guy. Then it expired, yeah. He is. He's gonna be cute. I'm glad. Originally I had him be one more round bigger, and I was like, this is going to be too big. And I'm glad that I had done like 3 rows of him that size, and I was like, nope, that's gonna be way too big. Yeah. I agree, he is looking good. He's gonna be cute. I'm gonna have like his legs be thin. Like they're not gonna support him. He's gonna be like a sitting buddy, and his legs can like dangle. I'm debating if I want to do the arms next. If I want to design that part. Or keep going with the body. Drillbur, Pokemon, or Pokeball Go. The Stitch Day plush. From where? I think I saw one at Build-A-Bear where he's holding Scrump. Is it that one, or did Disney do one too? That I didn't see yet. I think it's in the parks. We haven't seen it. In that case, no. Yeah, Build-A-Bear has a cute one. Some of the ones that Build-A-Bear has done with Stitch with, like, some of the, like, Hawaiian print designs, while they're cool, they're not, like, it's not my aesthetic. There have been some cute ones where, like, the designs are, like, in his ears or something, but I don't really like the ones where it's, like, covering his whole body. Personally. Heck yeah. Pokemon community game was like, I'm so sorry that I screwed you over so badly yesterday. Here's another Pokemon. You're not forgiven yet, but I am taking note. So Pippin has been inside all day. Sweet girl. It's like really overcast and it's supposed to rain, but it hasn't yet. She's just been hanging out. I'm excited about that, honestly. I'm really hoping that she does that more and more often. I just realized I didn't write down the temperature today for my cross stitch, so let me pull that up real quick. Oh yeah, but the rain's coming. Oh Lord. Feels like 69 right now. Nice. Nice. That's a funny number. Nice. I'm really proud of myself. I went ahead and I did some of my physical therapy exercises today. Just like my ball on the wall exercise, where I have to like lean my head. I have to like push a ball into the wall in all four directions. And then I have a little bike like for my arms to pedal. And I did that too. There she is. Look at the baby. Oh, so sweet. It was really cute. I'll show you. Look at her earlier. Sweet baby girl. It's hard to be. Yeah, honestly, well, and the worst part was that I had to stop them when the medicine made me dizzy. Because when the medicine I was taking was making me dizzy, I was like, I can't do the physical therapy exercises. I'm just dizzy existing. And so I've been feeling better, like, off the medicine for a little while now, but I didn't get back in, and I'm like, I gotta get back into it. So I did some, and then I'll do more of them later. Speaking of sweet babies, look at him. Look at this ham now that I get at night. Tell me that that's not the happiest boy. And Pippin is learning the joys of scritches. Look at her lying down. I know. It's amazing to me. Like, the fact that he's become like a lap cat and that he likes to snuggle now is just wild to me. Like, he was not a snuggly boy, even up until I would say like this year, like January. He would, stand on you and you could pet him and he'd enjoy getting pets, but like he never really like laid down on you just to lay down on you. Like, there's no food involved, like the TV's just on and he's just like, yeah, this is good. Like, I can just hang here and be scritched. Like, that's something that's like brand new. And I love it. I love it so much. And he does it to James too. Like this was the other night. James is taking a picture to send to me. Like I love it. Sweet boy. That was your daily stream cat update. Donate to St. Jude for more cat pictures or videos or dog. Hey, you know, I'll show Patch. Snuggled on the sofa, then practically sat on your hair. Gandalf was a big snuggler. Maple really likes my shampoo. So, like, the day that I wash my hair, if it's still damp, he's like, oh, because it's a lavender shampoo. And evidently lavender has similar properties to catnip. And so he'll just be like, oh yes, this is wonderful, mother. But Maple, he used to sleep on a pillow on the couch. Or he would, like, lie down on the couch near, like the opposite side. They're all, like, Artie's always been a snuggler. Like, all she wants is to be with people. Which always makes me, like, a little sad that she's in the office and not able, like, that neither one of them are able to just, like, roam around. One day. We're working with the two of them again on trying to get them to be friends. Because Maple goes into, like, I'm gonna stalk her kind of mode when Artie's out and, like, they can reach each other. He's like, you're like, buddy, just calm down. Because I have a feeling if they realize that they could both, like, if James and I are both there, and that means that they could both have snuggles, that they would be like, oh, we're cool then. Like, but the other day when they were both out together, I was like, here, I'll give them both, like, catnip toys, because I figured, all right, you know, that'll be distracting. They're going to leave each other alone because they're going to want to play with the catnip. You would think that. You would think that. And Artie sure was like, I'm ready. I love catnip. And she was, like, off doing her own thing as soon as Maple started playing with a toy. But as soon as she started playing with something, he was like, wait, what's that? Wait, what do you have? And all of a sudden he was such a sibling thing. He was no longer happy with the toy that he had because she was happy with the toy that she had. And I was like, God damn it, Maple, let her be. Like, you both have the same catnip toy. And he was like, but hers is better, Mom. Such sibling energy. That feels good. I don't know how I want to do this monster's hands, but I feel like that's probably where I would start. Is like hands up to the arm. They're like a tricky size where if I make like 4 of them as like little tubes, it's gonna be a really big hand. Like I could make them flat. I could do like baubles. I could do them like flat, or almost even like frog, like the alien or like the frog ones. Like, I guess I don't have a frog. Yeah, like I could do it like how this is. Because I fear that this Saren made this, but I fear that doing them like this, like if they were little tubes, would be like that's going to be a massive hand. Like if, and that's only 3 tubes out of the 4. Do you know what I mean? It's so silly, but that's something that's really difficult for me to do. That spinning in the chair. Okay. It's slow too. It's not like I'm even going that quickly. Sorry. Yeah, see, even that's too big. That's way too big. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. Because there's like. This is the math happening. I don't know if my math button works. My math button doesn't work. I need to figure out why my math button doesn't work anymore. This is the craft math. Craft math needs like an abbreviation. Cram. No. Maybe. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening right now. Because I'm trying to figure out how I can either make. It'd be great to make it all one piece so that I don't have to sew anything. But I'm also trying to figure out sizing. me find a scrap piece of paper. Scrap paper. Like, does that feels kind of... Okay, I know how I can do that. In a way that I can do the fingers after. Almost kind of like how I do the ghost, the little ruffles on the bottom of the ghosties. Like, it's attached afterwards, but it's not something I have to sew on. It's just something that... But does that looks like the right length? If we're looking... That looks like it's probably good. The arm's bigger at the top, and it gets smaller at the bottom. I think so. Look at the math that's happening here. What's 1/4 of 3? What's 1/4 of 3? I know what I'm doing. Oops. Okay. I'm a professional. Yeah, that'll be good. All right. Oh, where are we with ads? Within the next minute. Look at me paying attention. Okay. So we're coming up on our first stretch break here, which means that we're going to take a stretch. Twitch is going to play some ads. I have no control over what they are. They just play once an hour. So it is the perfect opportunity for you to get a snack, a drink, use the bathroom, take your meds, move your laundry. I don't know, whatever it is that you might need to do. We're going to play some words on stream so you won't miss out on any of the exciting math that was just happening here. I know. Super sad, right? It's also a really good time to go and donate to St. Jude. Because not going to be anything happening here, and I'll do whatever, you know, donation thing happens when I come back. Okay? Perfect. See you in a few. Oh, all right. Well, we got close that time. It's definitely hard when there's not a lot of people playing. To complete rounds. Let me... That last one had a lot of, like... I honestly never knew about the whole lock thing. I played it on other streams before. Where people just spammed words. Yeah, no, it's the little lock thing. A lot of people don't know about it. Because they only, like, tell you... Let me actually see. I think... Nope, they don't even tell you here. It's not unless... I wonder if I... Nope. I can't even go back to, like, the main screen to, like, show you where they tell you the thing. So it's not really something that's advertised or explained. You and these goddamn shoes. I'm gonna throw your whole leg away.
Just the one? Love you. It's a lot to take them off, okay?
It's not.
It's a process.
Just sit down.
Ask your military friends in chat if it's a lot to take off their boots.
I'm aware, but you still take them off. It's not like you leave them on for hours when you get home.
I know, it's a whole process.
Men. The floors don't get cleaned enough, like, with, like, cleaning products, I guess. Like, they're vacuumed regularly. We try and, like, steam the wood floors and everything like that, but nothing. I don't like shoes on in the house. Like, the amount of times that someone has stepped in dog poop and then tracked it through the house. Or something, that is just take them off at the door. Just take them off. And he's on base and comes in with his shoes. If he has enough time to complain about the boots, then he can take them off. No, I don't want your bits. Okay. I probably should have done a better ball for that because that's a higher level Pokemon, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay. I think that's a good size for the arm. Ish. I don't know. Yeah, no one caught that. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, James, once your shoes are off, your child is like, "Where's Dad?"
I'm sorry?
Your child wants you.
Oh.
She's like, "Dad, I heard Dad's home." She was in her blanket fort and came out for you and everything. Sit down with her for a minute. Pippin's been inside all day.
It's been like wet and rainy.
Where are you going?
I have to pee. Just kidnap you to my office.
She's like, "No."
She was a ham again this morning.
Oh. What was she doing?
Like I went to the bathroom this morning. Like didn't have to actually pee. I was just pee. And then I ended up spending 10 extra minutes on the toilet because she was just like, pet me, like headbutting
She's
my
like,
foot.
"I've got you captive."
She was headbutting
Hold
my
on, wait,
foot,
wait, stop.
like biting at my finger, just like being a complete cutie patootie.
Wait, I gotta show you Pippin. Last night. Who was being unmaple. Look at him.
He's just so cuddly nowadays.
I know, this is the cat who, like...
You could barely touch.
And now he's just like, there's nothing, I just want to snugs.
Hmm.
And then Pippin came in.
Oh.
And discovered the just absolute...
Neck scratches.
While lying down. And look at the little biscuit feet. Like... Yeah. She was like...
Just holding on for dear life.
She was like, "This is the greatest thing that has ever happened in my entire kitten life." Oh, hi. You need some dad time? You should sit with her.
We'll go play a little bit of my game for now.
Okay.
I love you.
That's such a dad thing to do. He came home, he woke up the baby, gave her a little bit of attention, and now left her for me to deal with. Yeah. I'm talking about you. Here. Do you want to lie down behind me again? At the same time. 3 different times. Ugh. So I use, also hi Glenn, I have an app too called Round, like that, and it's free, and that is my straw, I can put in like what medicine it is, at what time the alarm needs to go off, and I can set it so that there's like a persistent alarm if I don't check off that I've taken it. So like it'll be like after like 5 minutes, after 10 minutes, after like it'll just keep on being like, hello, did you take this? Because you haven't said you have. Take it, yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I figured there's more than one app. I didn't do anything. Yeah. Alright, what's wrong with your eye, huh? Did you get fuzzies in it? Can I see? Don't rub it so hard. That's not good. Come here. Come here. What happened? You got something in your eye? Oh, sweet girl. Oh, sweet girl. Hi. Did you get a blanket fuzzy in your eye? Do you want to sit here? Can you sit there? Okay. No. How about you sit here? Have her yell at you. Yeah, that's really where the tricky bit comes in, is when it's multiple times throughout the day. Artemis, and then being like I take mine around meals normally. Like that seems to be the way that I can help keep things consistent. But again, that's also part of the peer-reviewed autism, if you will, that I basically eat at the same time, because like if people eat at different times, it's a little bit trickier. She's writing me watch down what I've done with this pattern so far. Ma'am. Okay, if it's your show, Artie, let them know about St. Jude. Tell them what they do. Tell them. Get them to fund. Can you get them to send some dollars for St. Jude? What do you think? That's what we're trying to do here. That's what you're volunteering to do. She's like, I am a cat, ma'am. I am a kitten. I am kitten. I don't know how to do those things. Morning, Emily. Your other med to join the first or second dose of the second. Yeah. It's hard. I'm here to look cute. Now she's just sitting on my arm. I can't use that? That is my straw. Stop. Okay. I love you so much, but stop. Ugh. She's like, I'm gonna go get a drink of water now that I've just, you know, tried to steal Mom's. My water bottle, my phone is currently leaning against, so I didn't want to move the water bottle because it's currently holding up my phone. Also, hi, Sly Fox. I should probably use a counter for this. Hello? Oh, my watch is about to die. Okay. Missed days, even full week. Oh, wow. Yeah, I definitely, one of the things that I struggle with is like moving medicine times if I have to. Like with the propranolol, I couldn't take certain things around it or near it. And so I moved like my morning med that I normally would take with breakfast to take with lunch, and I forgot for like a couple of days. And then I started to feel that I had forgotten for a couple of days, and I was like, oh, goodness. So I get that. Adding new meds and changing when things are taken is really difficult. That is lucky that you can take them all at once. It's such a pain when you're like, especially when you have to like remember all those things. Like, oh wait, no, I can't take this at this time, or this too close to this, or I change anything about a pattern and I'll get all screwed up, yeah. Oh no. Oh no, Sam. Oh, that sucks. Well, I hope that the revision will help and change that for you. Take them in a minute, but ADHD says no. Yeah. Yeah, saying I'll take it in a minute or I'll remember is the biggest lie. Saying that I'll remember is the biggest lie I ever tell myself. The biggest one. Yeah, I have like a pill container thing out too. That helps. A Lickitung appeared. I'm not in the right window. Wait, the first surgeon refused to do it? Oh my god. What? I would like to smack this person, please and thank you. Oh yeah, more meds, that'll help. Yeah, I've seen those too, like the lids that you can get that like fit on like regular, like most like typical medicine bottles, and it has like a thing on it that lets you know when you opened it last. Which is good if you only open it to take it, but if you ever are like me where you open it to maybe count something, or you open it and then you don't take the thing because the phone rang, you know what I mean? Like, I'm one of those people who could, oh, I caught it! Pokemon game loves me today. No blister packs, not bottles. The blister packs are hard on your fingers too, which is extra annoying. I recently, James came into the bedroom and he was like, "What are you doing?" And I was sitting there with half open blister packs all over. And I was popping out all of the little Claritins because they don't need to be in blister packs. And I had an empty Claritin bottle. And so I got fed up with having to open them every night. And so I was just sitting there popping open the little Claritins and putting them in the bottle so that I wouldn't have to. But the Claritin ones, why are they so hard to like... Oh, that's cool too. That it has a drive mode. You get that serotonin from the bottle rattles with the blister pack. Yeah. No, you're okay, Sam. We were talking about meds and things. Do I want it? Yeah. No, some of the blister packs are the most annoying things ever. It's actually rainbow. I'm debating if I want... Wait. Alright, let's try something. Wait. Wait. Okay, that should work. Yeah, the math. The math has to math. There are little plastic things you can get to open the blister packs for you. That's cool. Just in case I need them, yeah. Until the surgery, gotcha. It should be green, greenish, blue, blue. I'm really annoyed because the pill container that I use has like it's sloped, right? So when you go like this, the pill slides up easily out of the container. Well, I recently bought a new one because Sunday one of the lids was broken off of. Or one of the sundaes had the lid broken off, and then now there's a crack in another spot, and I had a pill fall out of that crack, and then I had to find it, and that was pain. They don't slope now. Do you know how much of a pain in the butt it is to try and take a medicine out of a thing that's not sloped? I hate it. I hate it so much. Just screams. Yep.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
YCC! Hello! Welcome in, friend. How are you? How is your stream today? What were you working on? Oh, you got it all set up? That's so cool. I hope that you get a lot of fun use out of it. But welcome in, everyone. For anyone who is new, hi, I'm Megan. I am a neurodivergent variety streamer and crafter. I'm usually cross-stitching, crocheting, or knitting, but we do some other crafts here. We play some games, and right now we're fundraising for St. Jude. Trying to reach some of these goals. Some of these goals were $120 away from the first one. There may also be a secret 2,500 goal that isn't shown anywhere. But yeah, we are fundraising for the next 2 weeks. And right now I am working on making this little St. Jude. This little guy's on all of like the St. Jude Play Live marketing stuff that we got. On the boxes, on the little sign I held up with like our total goal that I'm hoping to raise, just $2,000, that's a lot. And so I thought, why not try and make him as a pattern? So that's what we're doing now. I'm working on some arms. Yeah. Welcome. If you would like to donate, there is a command pinned at the top of chat, or you can do so here for anyone who might have just come in. We do have a bunch of fun little things that happen at different donation amounts. If you have questions about any of them, feel free to ask. But thank you so much for coming over. You were plying yarn today. Very nice. What kind of yarn? YCC spins yarn, and it's so relaxing, and it's so beautiful. He's a cutie patootie. I like him. I like him. But YCC, if you need to raid and run or do any kind of post-stream self-care and lurk, feel free. You're, of course, welcome to hang out and chat or do whatever it is that you need to do. Alpaca wool blend. Ooh. That sounds lovely. Well, thanks again for bringing everyone over. That's so sweet of you. Oops. I might. No, that's okay. Okay. I haven't quite figured out how I want to do the fingers on this guy yet, so we're just working on the arm part. Sometimes you just have to, you know, wait a little. Oh, that's so cool, Sam. I try and like check online every now and then because spinning wheels are really expensive. I have a small electric one. It's the same brand that you use, YCC, which sounds creepy, but I've seen your Instagram posts with your little, I think it's a blue one that you have, like the little plastic blue one. I have a smaller, I have like the mini. But I haven't used it. I would really, so back when I used to do wheel throwing in ceramics and pottery, I love wheel throwing. It is my favorite craft. If I could do that, oh my God, I love it so much. But I always like the kick wheels. So in wheel throwing, you can have an electric wheel, which is what's most common. And you tend to, almost like a sewing machine. And I love the kick wheel. Let me see. Kick wheel pottery. Let's see if I can show you a picture. It is something that you have to kick yourself in order to power the wheel. Here we go. This person is doing this in sandals, which seems like a really unsafe idea. But there we go. So you kick this part, you kick that, and it spins the top. Right? So you kick that with your... Why are all these people in freaking sandals? Where are your sneakers? Who uses a kick wheel in sandals? This is literally the exact one that I used. And if I could have this right now in my house and have a way to fire things, I would be the happiest human being in the entire world. This is literally the wheel that I've always used. I love it. It's the greatest thing. I do not like the electric ones. I feel like I'm the same way with spinning. I guess the ability to control how fast or how slow something is going. What gift idea? You're gonna spend... This is literally... There you go. Okay, I'm not buying this. Oh, that I don't like the electric ones. Oh. Where would an electric one go? Where would we would need a kiln and all sorts of stuff. IDK basement? Oh, God. Oh. There's a Pokemon. We have an oven. Okay. Do you know how hot a kiln gets? Let's see. Kiln temperature range. Let's get a range. Okay. Give me a guess, James. What do you think that I would need? There are different kinds of clay that can be baked in ovens, correct? The kind that you normally spin with on a wheel is not one of those kinds. Throw with Play-Doh. God. Mid-range pottery is fired at intermediate temperatures. So that's like middle, intermediate. Between 2,100 degrees Fahrenheit and 2,300 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't think the oven's going to get to that temperature. I don't think that we're going to get there. Now, there is something that I did find. I am so powerful right now with Pokemon Community Game. Air dry! I don't know how well air dry would work on a potter's wheel. Yeah, I need to find a place that I could wheel throw. Or they do make kilns in different sizes. They do, like, I wouldn't need an industrial one, but you would need one that would, like, properly vented and stuff like that. Like, they make smaller kilns that you can, like, I follow some ceramic artists who literally they like fire, they mostly are hand builders, but they use a traditional kiln that's like a tabletop size, but it gets that hot. And it's just like there's one person that I saw who uses traditional, like he uses a mini wheel with like a pencil to like help throw and like a finger. It's crazy. And he fires his in a microwave with like a kiln style like cover, if you will. It's like a little stoneware thing that like you put over it, and that like heats up super hot with like a regular microwave. So like there's different things out there. Yeah. But again, it's miniature. It's small. Like the things he's throwing are like this big, and so it doesn't need to cook in a kiln as hot as long. So the little microwave cover thing normally is enough for it to bake all the way through because it's little and not. I've never thrown miniature things. Throwing miniature things. Wait, what did you do in school, James? Also, hi, Shiz. Oh no, Silicons. Oh, air dry. On a wheel? Air dry clay on pottery wheel? Question mark? Freaking Crayola? Oh, what? Huh. James is no longer listening. He's playing video games and screaming. Does it stay once dry? What do you mean? What doesn't Crayola do? Yeah, it can crack easy when it's drying. Yeah, you have to keep it properly moist as it dries. I don't know. I've never used it. There's videos out there. People try 3 different brands of air dry clay on pottery wheel. I don't know. There's a lot of options out there. Is all I'm saying. Oh, yeah. I think that it's cute that he was like, I had that on my Christmas idea list for you. He's a cutie. I'll keep him. He's not wrong, though. That would be that would be, as I inhale my own spit. One year for Christmas, when we were like, I don't know, dating for a little while, I really wanted a sewing machine. And James got me one for Christmas, and I was so excited when I opened it. And I remember my parents being like, oh my God, you bought her, they were like equating it almost like to buying someone like a vacuum cleaner for Christmas. And I was like, no, I really wanted this. Like, I don't know why you would think that when I'm like a crafty person. But I was so excited when I got that. Like, you were absolutely right in that assessment that it would be a good, a good Christmas gift. That's how you know that you're getting older. Is, when you're like, that is a nice vacuum, thank you. The other day, Amazon came. I felt bad. I got, annoyed because Patch was, losing his mind. And I just, it was just one of those things where I was like, oh my gosh, can we please? And it was for James. I'm like, what did you even buy from Amazon? He's like, it's a gift for you. And I'm like, oh, I felt instantly bad. And I'm like, and I opened it up, and it was brand new socks because I had a bunch of holes in mine, and I was laughing so hard. And I was like, no thanks, this is a really practical gift. Yeah, we had to get a new vacuum recently. Well, I say recently, but within the last year or so. It was so sweet because I didn't say that I needed them. He and my parents were just making fun of me for the holes in my socks. And so yeah, no, he got James, you obviously started playing your game and you were ignoring me because I was talking about clay stuff. So, oh well. I love socks. When did I turn into an adult? Yeah. It was so sweet though, and I was like I lost it. I was laughing so hard because I was like, this is not what I was expecting. But it's perfect, and it's just what I needed, so. Nice. Sounds like a productive day. Listen, I got new baking sheets the other day because when we lived in our apartment, our oven was, God, probably from the 80s. It was rough. And it was hard on our bakeware. So I just bought, it was $12 from Walmart, but 3 new sheet things for cookie sheets. And I was so excited to get them. Air fryers are amazing. You have things that do the job well, yeah. You spend less spoons, yep. Have more time for other things. Absolutely. Yep. You are completely correct. This God bless this wise camera. It's trying its best. It's our backyard camera. When we first put it up, this is actually really wild. I'll find a picture. When we first put it up, this tree that is now in the way was not anywhere near that. Okay? It was nowhere near being that high by the camera. And since I've been live and reading most of chat on my phone, I keep seeing notifications that this camera has detected a person. I can assure you it is not a person. I can assure you. So I'm going to turn off that notification because it's just annoying me now. But, like, back in the day, that was in, like, an ideal spot. That camera caught when the tree fell in the yard. Like, let's see. Do I not have that video saved on my phone anymore? Well, that's awful silly of me, isn't it? Why would I do such a thing? Okay, but look, that's that tree when we first moved in. It's a crepe myrtle. It was so tiny. It was so small. It was nowhere near that. And now it's just constantly like, is this something? And I'm like, no. Like, you couldn't even see that tree before. Like, that's where it was up to when we moved in. And now it's, like, up to here. Oh, it's you? Yeah, I have to move the camera. Or, honestly, the trees probably... Crepe myrtles grow really quickly. Give it another year and it'll probably be, like, past the point of constantly being like, what's that? What's this? Oh, okay, look. Here is the old view that it used to see. That was... If you've been here long enough, you know what this was. Gosh! Was that really 3 years ago? Or almost 3 years ago? That was... We had the biggest, most beautiful oak tree in our backyard. It was over 100 years old. This tree was old. It was beautiful. It was something that we loved about the house when we bought it. And then 3 years ago, here, there you go, you can see it there, like from the front of the house, like big tree. And then all of a sudden, James was gone on Air Force orders, and it dropped a branch that was as big as a tree. And I had to deal with that. Oh, no worries. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Like, yeah, I was on a call with my mods when it happened, and my neighbor came over and was like, "Your tree hit my swing set." And I remember thinking that it was like this tree over here, like something had happened. And then I went outside and no. And then I had a company come out and look at it, and they were like, "No, it needs to come down. Like, it's slowly rotting." The swing set. I mean, it did hit his swing set. It did hit it. It's just that it wasn't in good shape. So it was old. And then it took us another 3 years to get rid of that. Or convince him to let us get rid of that. Here, there are 2 workers at that tree. Here, this is one of my favorites. That's my foot. That is my foot. That was the trunk of the tree. Here's Patch. Those are just branches. Those were branches, not a trunk. That was that you can actually see where the rot was starting to happen. It just, yeah, oh my god. No, look at this thing. That was like the part you can see where things were starting to go bad. Because there were a lot of like branches that came off of one spot. That is an upside. It was really sad. We were heartbroken. Yeah, look at the size of this thing. It was crazy. It destroyed our yard having to have them take it down. It destroyed us having to have them take it down. We didn't want that. We love that thing. I mean, like, it was so nice. It gave us such good shade. It was over 100 years old. It was well over 100 years old. That's where it just, like, sheared off, though. Look at that. It was the scariest thing. And at first, I was so angry because I was already dealing with, like, so much. James was gone, and I had to now deal with this. Like, I had to call out companies. I had to have a bunch of men come over and estimate things. And, like, mansplain. And I had someone be really rude to me, and I was like, oh, no, we're not. Oh, no. And I was, like, really mad, but it ended up being that it literally fell perfectly. Because if any of those other branches had been the one that had split, it would have fallen on our house and, like, come through our, like, again, that, you saw how big the branch was that fell was as big as a tree. So it would have come through the house, or it would have, like, destroyed the fence that was behind us. Like, all that this hit was a rusty swing set that needed to come out, and part of our greenhouse, which we still haven't been able to quite repair.
People.
And it was, like, one of those things where it was, like, looking back, I was like, I'm really grateful that that's how it happened, and it happened before any kind of crazy storm or anything like that, or before it got worse. Thank you for that follow, by the way. Welcome. But in the moment, I was so furious. I'm like, I can't do all of this. I can't do it. Yeah, but it might have hit their house then if it hit the trampoline. Just based on how big that branch was, it could have hit part of their house. We got it all sorted out though. It just took us a couple of years. Maybe they just have really bad ADHD. And they kept meaning to, but got distracted. All that I know was that it was the most, like, satisfying thing when we finally got to clear all of that. Aw, thanks, Sam. That was a lot. There was a lot happening during that time. That was also when Maple had first shown up. Well, he had been around for a little while by then. He showed up in May. That happened in June. Or July. That happened in July? July 11th. Rip Tree. You were a real one. Oh shoot, yeah. Add soon. On your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Did you just blow too hard on your birthday candles and blow that tree trunk over? That was the craziest thing. Is bam. Like, this is what it looked like that day. Do you see the blue sky? Do you see the fluffy clouds and the not any kind of bad weather? It literally just rotted and it just fell. It was just like the warmth, like I guess the warm and the cool and all of that stuff, and it just was like, I quit. I'm done. I'm tired. And I know, I miss that tree too. I miss it too. I quit. Oh, I was actually, James, just talking about the tree because the Wise keeps on being like, person detected on that camera. And I'm like, I assure you, it's just this tree. And then I was like, gosh, you know, that camera angle's so different now. Yeah, no, it wasn't because of anything. It was just, it was done. Okay, it's ad time. It's stretch break. I'll be right back. Sorry. Okay. So during that stretch break, I actually went and grabbed my old phone because evidently it was removed. I deleted it from my new one, my current one. It's not new. It's not new. This phone is probably up for renewal at this point. Besides the point, I use my old one at night to play like Netflix so I can listen to things and have my actual phone charging. That's what this one is for. However, this was like the phone that I had used back in 2021. So here, I don't know if we'll get the sound, but watch. This is the craziest thing. This was the video. Right? Like nothing's happening. And it just quit. it just said, no thank you, I am done. Like, it's crazy to watch. It's crazy to watch. Why don't I hear any sound? It literally was like, nope, that's it. I'm good. I'm done. I quit. And like I said, it was a gorgeous day. Wasn't windy. It wasn't anything. It was just, I mean, you can literally see like the trees like blowing. You know, that's not a hard heavy wind. That's just like, that's a gentle breeze, and it was just like, bye. But you see what I mean? Like, if those branches fell, it would have hit our house. If the branch behind would have fallen, it would have taken out that fence. Like, it's crazy. And then this was us just like watching them take the whole thing down. Patch and I just sat in the bedroom and just like watched. This is a time lapse. I thought was pretty fun. I mean, you make the best out of a bad situation, right? Yeah, well, that was the thing, was that we actually had companies come out and inspect the tree, right? Like, it was one of these things that if the tree could be saved, we wanted it saved. But they were like, the problem is that the core, where like the main branches was this. You can see that most of the branches were all converging in the same spot. And because of that, it left a spot for water to collect and kind of just sit. And that allowed it to just slowly kind of rot. And so that was the problem, was that it wasn't like we just needed that branch cleaned up. We just needed, you know, whatever. It was the fact that like this was, you know, like a big knot that was up there high. Like it was gonna have a problem. Yeah, see, like, I did a bunch of filming. You could see where, like, parts of it were already starting to, like, rot through in other branches that weren't the ones that fell. It was crazy. It was... Oh, yeah, and there were, of course, these giant holes then all throughout our yard that I had to then fill. I was almost killing myself on them all summer long. Because obviously when they're dropping the branches, they're doing it safely, but oh my god. This was so infuriating though. They pulled this wrong. And it landed and it broke part of our patio. It's a cement patio. The whole thing needs to be like replaced anyway. And I was like, look at this, look at it go, look at it. It spun. It was nothing that they could... The guy literally hung his head as soon as it went down. He was like, son of a gun. You know, they fixed it as best they could. They went ahead and they also took care of like another small stump in the front yard for free after that. They made it right. The truck, the digger was literally pulling it sideways. Like, it was pulling it that way. It just spun and was like, I'm gonna make a bigger mess. I don't care about your patio. But, like, the fact that I filmed it, I was like, oh. Because I was just like, oh my god, like, I'm sending all the updates to James because he was across the country. And I was like, look at, like, here's what's happening, and this is what, and then I was like, oh. Oops. Anywho. Also, hi, one of the 9. How are you? Yeah, it would have really been... It would have been bad. It would have been it would have been much worse. And looking back, like, about a month later after it happened, I was no longer angry about it. I was angry in the moment because I'm dealing with, like, this deployment. I'm dealing with taking care of the house, the pets, I mean, at that point, it was just Patch and Maple outside. But it was just still, like, not something I needed. And now, now looking back, I'm like, oh, okay. Isn't it funny how our perspective changes? One of the things with doing tree stuff, yeah, experienced. They can make it fall the way they think. Yep, there's always that one time. And they did a great job. They fixed it as best as they could, and they apologized profusely. And I was like, listen, I watched that spin. Like, you could have cut that tree, like you just said, 10 times. And if you did it 10 times, it would have fallen perfectly 10 times. But you also could have done it one time and had it fall not perfectly. Like, they got all the branches down. There was no damage done to house, to fence, to other trees, to other buildings. There was stuff done to the ground, and that was okay. Because, again, that was stuff that they fixed. They filled in those holes. They did those things, all of that. But that trunk was just, it really wanted to, like, salt the wound. You know what I mean? It was like, if I have to go, I'm leaving you with a memory. Doing well, chilling after work. Have a church thing later this evening. Very nice. There's no way to know. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that train was over 100 years old. We were sad, but we were, again, grateful that it happened the way that it did. We ended up, we moved in, we had nice trees. We didn't have any other landscaping. The previous homeowners didn't do anything other than there were a couple of trees. Since we moved in, we put in a front flower bed. There's now rose bushes. Like, I love my garden. I plan on adding more to it this year. I think that it's one of my favorite things. I was very upset, though, because when we moved in, there were 3 trees on our property. Like, there were 2 in the front, that big one in the back, and then we have the cherry blossom tree in the back corner, which we still have, and I love it. It's one of my favorite trees. It's in a really bad spot, and evidently it was planted there out of spite by the previous homeowner to our neighbor, and I hate that. Oh my goodness, Erica! Thank you so much for the $15 donation to St. Jude. Let's go. Can we maybe get like a dollar train started? Thank you, thank you. How are you, friend? It's so nice to see you. Hello. What the heck does 15? Temporary tattoo. Okay, I'm like, what the heck? I don't remember. Okay, let me grab the tattoos and you can pick one. Out of spite, yeah, because the other neighbor grew tomatoes evidently back there, and that annoyed the old homeowner, and so he planted a tree so that it would cover the area that he planted his stuff in. Glad I could stop in just in time for a fundraiser. Yeah, we're fundraising for St. Jude. We're now less than $100. Okay, y'all. We're now less than no, I just lied. We're $102 away. 103, what is that number? Yeah, I know. And it's one of these things that makes me really sad because that's like my favorite tree, so I'm not going to like remove it. But I did tell my neighbor, okay, we're $102 away from our first incentive happening. Okay? Making a Frankenstuffy. The more we learned about our previous homeowner, the more we realized he was not cool. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Train of thought. Okay, temporary tattoo. That's what I'm doing first. We did offer to help our neighbor when we were, because we learned about the tomato thing when we were helping him with the trampoline, and we were like, if you want help, we'll help you build a new bed to plant tomatoes in. Like, if you would like us to, like, we don't, you know, they're not old, but they're older. And I'm like, we'll help you. Like, you just get the supplies and we'll do it. Like, would you like to pick a black and white one? A pretty flower colorful one? What kind of temporary tattoo mood are you in, Erica? Yeah, listen, $2 gets us $100 away from our goal. Like, if we did a dollar train or a $5 train or a whatever you're able to donate dollar train, we would absolutely get closer and closer to our goals. So, for the kids. Rainbow-ish swish towards the right, next to the rainbow lines. This one? Okay. You got it. X. Evidently that. Where shall we put this? But yeah, in that time that we've lived here, we've had to take out all 3 of those trees. The big one and the 2 in the front yard. We finally got another crepe myrtle in the front. We learned that the one that was, well, one of them was just like diseased. It was dying. The bark was just falling off the tree, which was really strange. I've never seen that happen with a tree before. It's just falling off after a winter, and I'm like, oh. And then the other one was a type of tree that the roots would have destroyed our driveway. Sam, thank you for the $5 donation. Okay, we're now less than $100 away. What color gem would you like for me to put on? So we finally got our crepe myrtle to replace one of the trees, and we plan on getting a cherry blossom tree at some point. We're saving up. Lord knows we've had a lot of financial things kind of come our way, surprising ones. But we want to get another cherry blossom tree for the front yard, since we had to cut down 2. You know, replace them. Cut down and replace if you have to. Fix that number. Yeah, it's at 153. Y'all, it's at an odd number. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but I know some people right now in chat are like, oh gosh. How are you doing, Erica? I hope you're doing well. And swoosh. Oh my gosh, it's so rainbow. It's so rainbow. Kit Kat, thank you for the $22 donation. Oh no, you fixed it, and then it got so bad. Hi Mom. What color did you want, Sam, for your donation? Hi Meg the Goblin. Doing a little lurk vote, sending best wishes for the charity run. Thank you so much. And thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. Since we got $22 though, we're gonna be doing some shark hand crafting. Purple. So, that's gonna be fun. Purple gem. Could you? There we go. Purple. Oh, that is some math. Yes, it's time. Hank is coming back. What time is it? 5:22. Okay. For $20, you can keep Hank hanging out on my hand for more than 10 minutes. So he's hanging out now until 5:32. And we're going to keep working on making this little monster who one of the patients of St. Jude designed. And we're making it in crochet form. We did name him Hank. Hank the Hand Shark. Yes. He is cute. He's learning how to crochet. Like, look at, he's doing such a good job. Like, sometimes though he gets a little overexcited, and he doesn't want to let go. Okay, so Hank has to stay on my hand for 20 minutes. I didn't think this through. Also,
30-second dance party.
that's $200 raised. Thank you all so much.
This is how we party.
Thank you all so much. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're $50 away from our first incentive, which is making a Franken stuffy. Fundraising's going good. We're at 200. 200 out of 5. Our ultimate goal is 2,000, so we're doing really good. Thank you all so much. Okay, so we're just starting with Hank now. So until 5:45, Anonymous, you are doing. You are the most chaotic of creatures, and I love you. Thank you for making it odd once again, and therefore upsetting all the people who like the even numbers. Thank you. Listen, we're a group of people. We're a group of neurodivergent individuals, okay? A lot of us. Could be a conversion rate too. It could. If that is true. If you're donating like $1 in your currency, it's like a although $1.43, it does feel. Oh shoot, Pokemon! I didn't even notice. I was dancing, I think, when he appeared. Thank you, everyone who's donated so far. I appreciate it so much. I do have a coloring page that I need. I can't, unfortunately, upload anything to, like, Tiltify for them to, like, mail or email to you all. But I do have a coloring page for everyone who donates to the St. Jude fundraiser. So I'll figure out a way in, like, Discord or something where I'll have to figure out a way where I can get like emails or something. Or just like message it to people. I don't know. Fungus escaped. Rude. Yeah, it's just the line art for the postcard. So if you donate $100, you're going to get a special postcard one of a kind with a one like with a handwritten thank you note on it. And it's the line art for that. So, okay, good job, Hank, buddy. Let's measure. I think that's looking pretty good. Like scale wise. So now I think it needs more glitter. No. Emily. Let's do like another row. Always more glitter. Agreed. I think if we make it to 250 today, that James will have to come in and do the dance party. Okay. We also realized that Hank can make funny faces. Wanting to glitter bomb yourself. A wiggle dance party? Yeah. By the way, if you're just coming in, we are fundraising for St. Jude. Oh no. That's why I'm currently wearing this shark hand. And we'll be doing so for the rest of this week and next week. At least. A dollar chain is a great way to get to that 250 mark. Or $1.47 or $1.43. Sorry, it was $1.43. It is a very good way to get to that 250 mark. But you can donate. There's a link pin. Oh gosh, Hank, you're not very good at clicking. There's a link pinned at the top of chat, but you can also click that link right there and donate. Hank's doing so good. Look at him. It's very soft. Yeah, look at him. Hello. Hello. Wouldn't it be cool if like you could get like hype train stuff for donations? I think that would be cool. Like if there was like a hype train for donations. Boop the snoot. Boop. Ah! Don't boop the snoot. Don't boop the snoot. He's just hungry. He's a hungry guy. No, Hank. Hank. Thank you. I mean, we're surely not going to end stream with $201.43 as our total, are we? Like, if we're going to have an odd number in the cents item, in the cents column, that's the wrong one. Thank you for the 108, Anonymous. I appreciate that. So now it's 2:02:51. Oh no, I'm about to have to write down what I'm doing. All of this chaos, though, does so much good for the kids of St. Jude. We talked about this a little bit yesterday, and I'm sure most people know all about this organization because it's amazing. It's my second time fundraising for them. I will fundraise for them every year. They are truly just an amazing organization. They help kids with cancer and the families. Oh, goodness. Okay. If you if you're a patient of St. Jude, you never have to pay for treatment. She's doing so good. Dang, Hank, you are just top notch, buddy. Look at that. Look at that. You never have a bill to pay. Not for travel, not for lodging while your kids are having treatment, not for the treatment that your kids are having. They will literally get you there. They will help your kids. They will literally work with their children for the rest of their lives. They bring them back to have, further testing and to continue to, monitor things. They share their research. They're not gatekeepers. We love that. So whatever they find, they share with the world, because this is one of my favorite statistics. When they first started St. Jude, the survival rate for childhood cancer was 20%. That's crazy. It's now 80%. Like the survival rate. That's huge. They literally flipped it. And it continues to go up because of the research they're doing and because they share that research with the world, so then the world can continue on with that research, helping other kids, saving more lives. It's just such an amazing organization. And I'm honored that they sent me Hank, and that we can help in any way that we're able. So thank you for coming to my St. Jude speech. Okay. Here's my question, chat. Should we... You see how his arm goes like all the way? Very good, Hank. How it's like, it has like a shoulder. Should I, oh, no, buddy, you gotta hold it like this. Oh, okay, good, there you go, gentle teeth. Should we do it like that? I think I have a way I can do this. Went to the radio station's annual St. Jude fundraiser to work the phones. It was very fun. There's so many inspirational and sad stories. Yeah. Do they still do radiothons? Maybe. Emily, thank you for the $5 donation. What color gem shall I add to my face? Ones that made it a couple of months ago. She got her pick line out, which was exciting. That's amazing. That's amazing. Gentle teeth, gentle. It's like when puppies are teething. All right, I think I know what I want to do. Can you, here, I'm gonna whisper it to you, okay? Okay, Hank's got it. Since we're working together. Purple, you got it. Let's see, I have different shades of purple. So since I just put a light purple on, I'll put a dark purple on for Emily. Dark purple. Boop. Okay. Hank's got to do some decreases, and then we have to write it down. I miss coming to stream. We missed having you. Yeah, stupid work. Get rid of it. It's always good to see people, though. Like, that's the thing, is that even if you've been away for a while from stream, I never want anyone to feel like they can't just come back in and have us be like, hey, because that's what it's always going to be like. No one's going to be like, where have you been? You know? You guys are always welcome. All the numbers are odd. We cannot leave it like that. You're right. We're at 207.51. Sorry, it's really tiny on my screen. It's really tiny on my screen. Because I have all the other things open. We're also getting closer to that 250 goal. Be halfway to the 500 goal. Look, St. Jude bot even just came in and was like, here's the link. You don't even need to look for it. I got you. Okay. Good job, Hank. Let's write this down, okay? Oop, I missed that. $4, I think. Thank you so. Oh my gosh, this is just the itchiest number thing ever. 211.79. Thank you so much. Thank you for the 428. Anonymous. Oh. Okay, Hank, you know what else we need to do? We need to add some stuffing, okay? Do you think that you can control yourself with it? You don't. It's not cotton candy, buddy. Here, you want to see? Oh, no. Okay. 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 Well. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Can I? Okay. Get it? Drop it. No, don't. Okay. Here, you can hold on to this part. No, don't chew his arm, Hank. Hank, don't. Oh. I can't catch the Pokemon now, Hank. Okay, thank you. My goodness. He must be like a puppy, you know? A baby shark. Baby. Nope. I won't do it. Maybe I should, unless we fix this number. Good job, buddy. Yeah. Who typed that? Gentle teeth, Hank. Gentle teeth. Oh. Did we make it too big? I mean, it has to get sewn down too. It's gonna be more. We'll make it a little bit less. You're pro Hank. Hank is doing his best, okay? I like Hank. He can hang out. But drive safe, Silicons. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make this arm work. Oh gosh, Hank. You're just throwing things all over the desk, buddy. Okay, there you go. Good job. Oh man, you're such a good helper. Hank is going to be a crochet master by the end. Oh my gosh, imagine if Hank and Norman have to work together. It won't be this time because Hank's coming off my hand here after this round, so. Hank and Norman, I know. Oh, good job, buddy. Okay. Let's write this down, and then you're going to take a break. Wow. He did exceptional. Good job, Hank. You deserve a nice rest. Round of applause for Hank. Also, Emily, I love your comment with the donation. Emily's comment was, "I'm so sparkly." Cat Chaos was chilled. Blah. That's a hard sentence to say. Are we really going to leave it at this very itchy number for today? Stream's almost over. Scissors? Okay, let's figure out how we want to do hands on this. Anonymous, thank you for the 321. Oh, we're now at 215. How very nice and even and normal. That's a relief. Yeah, that's a good spot for today. I mean, of course, we do still have 11 minutes. I'm just saying. Time to ruin it. Well, I mean, you don't have to ruin it. You could always donate like $10 or 20 or another even number, you know? Like it doesn't have to be something that ruins it. Or 35, yeah. Okay. What the heck music just started playing? This like smooth jazz? What? Like what? I mean, I think that there's an odd number that we'd all be okay with it being on. It ends with a 9 and is the funny number. That's not it. That's not it. $2.53 is not. Nope. Nope. Smooth jazz was the comment on that. That's not it. That's not the happy number. Nope. My favorite is that it does truly show as anonymous. Like, when people anonymously, like, donate other things or other places, like, sometimes you can find out who did it. What's happening? Look at the very itchy number that we've currently raised. $217.53. We're making the monster's hands and feeling very uncomfortable by Anonymous, who likes to yeah. Oops. Charitable chaos, absolutely. On mobile, I couldn't see. Yeah, that's unsatisfying. We are at 2:15 until 3 minutes ago. And then evidently Anonymous said we can no longer, just no more. Okay, honestly, I think that that might be the best hand. Oh, don't you dare apologize. That's like the sweetest thing I've ever read. I hope that you had a very lovely cuddle. Okay. How do we feel? I feel like he's got too much arm. But does he need to not have this increase here? I mean, it gets bigger, but now I'm not sure. It might be one of those, like, leave it for, like, walk away from it kind of thing. I'm really happy with his hands, though, with his fingers. I really wasn't sure how I was gonna get that look with, like, not making his hand gigantic. Yeah, his arm, you know what I think I might do? I think I might remove some rows of, like, just the length. I think it just needs to be, like, shorter. Sam, thank you for the $2.47 donation to bring us to 220. Thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness, we're $30 away from reaching our first incentive, y'all. $30. That's wow. Thank you. That's amazing. I think I might just take some of the rows of single crochet out just so that it's a little bit shorter, so that it would hit more like that, but be where it'll make sense. So instead of going so it'll still be like the same, it's just going to be a little bit less rows around. Because, like, I drew out this arm, right? And if you look, do you see how much bigger it is than the one that I drew? The shape of it's pretty good, pretty spot on to what I drew. But it is about 3 rows bigger, 4 rows bigger than what I drew. And I feel like that might be what's making it feel huge. So I wish now that I hadn't pulled my running stitch marker out. Megan, you silly sausage. Okay. I think that might be a bluey thing. 2, 3. Is that Bluey? I'm pretty sure that Bluey says that. I love that that's an Australian thing, evidently. Anonymous, thank you for the $1 donation. Oh, we're $1 away from 222. Oh, $1.22 would make it 22222. Silly sausage is what I call my dachshund when he's in a mood. That's the greatest thing I've ever heard in my life. I love that so much. That is absolutely what you should call a dachshund in a mood. Oh, thank you for the 122 bits. I actually meant for our fundraiser for St. Jude, but I appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you. Right? Oh my goodness. Y'all are so kind. I love how there wasn't even like a question, like $1.22, I got it. Uh-oh. No, Yarn, don't split. Come on. We're so close to being done with this. That feels better. That already feels better, and I didn't change how wide it was. I just changed... I can't finish that sentence. I changed its length, not its width. Alrighty. Anyway, that was a great moment for the ads to roll. Thank you, Anonymous, for the $2.22 donation, bringing our total for today to $222.22. That's beautiful. That is just perfect. We're giving our little guy here his last round. For tomorrow, would you all like for me to continue to work on this little cutie and finish him? Or are we like, please, can we do something else and take a little bit of a break? Your answer is yes. Okay. Oh my goodness. Anonymous. With the 47.47 to bring our total to 269.69. And to complete our first goal. Okay. Oh my goodness. Well, Anonymous, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Holy cow. What a crazy stream. Thank you all for your generosity to St. Jude. I appreciate it so much, and I know that they do too. Oh my goodness gracious. First one. Yeah. First goal. Check. All right, well. My goodness, it's day 2. It's day 2. If we keep up at this pace, I'm gonna need more incentives. That's fine. It's gonna be okay. Okay. And next, I have it for 2 weeks. Yeah. That's why I've got, we have goals up to $2,000. And a secret hidden goal at 2,500, which will remain hidden until we get there. 2 weeks. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go because I have to make dinner. My goodness, what a crazy end to the stream. Thank you all. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for helping us raise $269.69 for St. Jude. That's fantastic, and I'm very grateful. Let me see who's on and what they're up to today. Oh, I know where we're going. We're gonna go say hi to Amanda. Play in the mud. We were talking about wheel throwing. I think we should go watch someone who's wheel throwing, who has a proper kiln and isn't, microwaving things. Anywho, grab those raid messages, friends. I will be back tomorrow at 3 Eastern. And I hope that you all have a really fantastic rest of your time zone, wherever you're at. Remember, friends, to eat something tasty, to drink some water, to take any meds that you have to take, to be kind to yourself and to other people. Thank you all again so very much for helping us raise so much money already. And I look forward to fundraising with you all the rest of the week, and next. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Come hang out in Discord if you'd like. Okay, bye.